Hey folks, a while back, it's on the channel, I made a set of matched Nerf blasters as a wedding present. And when I gave it to the bride and groom, the first thing the groom said was, "Is this the nuclear button?" And then my brain sort of thought, well, what if I put a button in one of those cases? So I got another case, I bought a button. So I think it'd look really cool and really stupid as well. So let's see what I can do. Now, originally I bought a button kit and it came with a lockable button, and I don't want a lockable button. So I had to buy an additional button, which was a momentary one, so it doesn't latch. But the original one did come with a nice little box. So what the plan is we figure out where in the case I need to put it, mount that in the middle, have the button out the top, and that's it, done. There are a couple of issues that I need to address. One is that I've got to secure this in there somehow. And the other thing is as well is these boxes, they're heavy, but I need it to be a little bit heavier. So with that in mind, I have cut a piece of wood, just cheap, leftover plywood. I'm going to measure where the center of this is for where the box goes. And then I'm going to attach the box to the ply, and then we'll put the foam around it, because then it won't move around too much and you won't be able to just pull it straight out. The foam will hold it in place, so when you pull the button, you'll pull the lot out. That's the theory. So the first thing I need to do is find the middle of the case that'll fit that. Okay, so this stuff, it's pick and pull foam, so it's scored, and you can see that if you just flex it slightly. So all I need to do, I don't need to measure anything, I just need to count squares. So I'll do that off camera. I just need to count how many that way, how many that way, where the middle is, and then how many I need to fit the box and pull those out. So we're going to do that off camera because it's easier. Alright, so it turns out that the middle, the very dead center, is like 9 squares of sponge in and 7 squares of sponge down there, like that. So you can just push them through. I've just started in the middle and then just took out squares, and this thing now, it's a tight fit, but it does fit, so that is ideal for what I need. So the next thing to do is to mount the case to the piece of wood, the case for the button to the piece of wood. Then I can start screwing that all together, put the button in it and stuff. It's a quick and dirty and easy job, but yeah, this is going to be the fun part, because this is quite thin. So yeah, we'll figure that out first. Right, anyway, hot glue, yeah, nice and easy. I was thinking about screws and stuff, but again, this ply is not very thick. So yeah, it's nice and solid at the moment. It'll do for what I need. I put extra glue down through there just because there are screw holes in these channels, so just to give it an extra little thing. But while I've got the glue gun nice and warm, rather than turn it off, I want to add a little bit of decoration to the case. Only a little bit, not much. And this would then be, well, piece of ribbon cable. And the plan is, because the button's just going to be fake, but I want this to run sort of around the hinge there, just come out of the bottom there and go in behind the foam there. So I only need a little piece, and I'm just going to hot glue that in and then cover it with the foam. So going to do that, and then we can start assembling everything. Well, I kind of made a pig's ear of putting the cable through, but it'll work for the look of the thing. Put the foam back in. That is now the base for the switch. I have assembled the switch in the carrier, so now I just need to assemble. I just need to figure out. Yeah, I think that way around will work, because I've got that at the top. I could have it the other way around. I get a choice of 2 ways, up or down. What do we think? What do we think? That way, if I can get my fingers to work, or that way? I think that way. Yeah, we'll go with that way. All right. Well, yeah. The lid doesn't fully close, but thankfully, because it's a foam top and a momentary switch, when you do compress it, it will lock. But just imagine getting something like this sent to you and then be like, what the hell? Again, I could have done with tidying that up, but yeah, that's kind of cool. I gotta be honest, it's a stupid thing. It's a button in a box. I as far as I'm aware, I haven't wired it to anything, but I will say it did come from overseas, so I don't know what's in the bottom of that switch. I mean, when we get the other one, there's all that on the bottom of there. I don't know what that does. Could do anything. In theory, you're supposed to put a couple of wires in and a couple of wires out, but I mean, who knows? No, I'm kidding. In theory, it doesn't do anything. But it's like if somebody sent this to you on a whim, or this arrived in the post to you, would you push that button or not? That's a very interesting question. Would you push it? Anyway, that'll do. See you later.